Today on the net, Syrian protesters are outing government informants online. The ongoing mobilization to help victims of the food crisis in the Horn of Africa. And Google Earth reaches the 1 billion download mark. This footage was apparently filmed in July in Douma, a suburb of Damascus. Security forces have been chasing protesters who were hiding in residential buildings. One of the activists, Jagjit Singh, tried to jump to an adjacent building, but missed and saved his fall by grabbing onto a balcony. In this video, we apparently see loyalist forces throwing stones at the 45-year-old until he loses his grip and falls. He died of his injuries shortly afterwards. According to numerous sources, it was an informer that led security forces to Shalhoub's hiding place. His death has highlighted the role of informers in the Syrian authorities' repression of the protest movement. Waiters, taxi drivers, shopkeepers, there are apparently thousands of people across the country acting as informers and helping the regime suppress the uprising. And protesters are now using social media platforms to track down and out members of this citizen spy network. A number of Facebook pages are posting the names and photos of Syrians suspected of cooperating with security services. This page is run by cyber activists from Damascus. They say that until the revolution reaches a successful conclusion and legal proceedings can be set in motion, citizens can punish these informers in other ways, by boycotting their shop, for example. And even though the administrators of these groups maintain the suspects are put under surveillance and no one is outed until their role as an informer has been confirmed, some people are worried that citizens could be wrongly accused or targeted, raising concerns about unlawful punishment and even vigilante killings without any trial whatsoever. Every day, thousands of children are dying in the Horn of Africa. This crisis is far from over. Time is of the essence. We have to act now. In these online videos, UNICEF ambassadors Serena Williams and Ismail Beyer are addressing the international community, urging them to take action, as a cycle of severe droughts has led to a humanitarian crisis in the Horn of Africa. UNICEF has posted a statement on its website reporting that the current food crisis is now affecting over 13 million people. If they do not receive aid soon, then approximately 750,000 people, in Somalia in particular, will be facing starvation. Many residents have been forced to flee the drought-stricken regions to seek refuge in neighbouring countries like Kenya, Ethiopia and also Djibouti. Over 700,000 refugees are reportedly living in makeshift camps. Sources say in Kenya's Dadaab camp alone, there are at least 450,000 people. The NGO CARE has posted this infographic on its website, summing up the food crisis in figures. It tells us 80% of victims are women and children, and approximately 1,000 refugees arrive in the camps every day. The NGO hopes this campaign will help the international community understand the urgency of the situation and encourage people to make online donations. Google Earth has been downloaded 1 billion times since it was first introduced in 2005, making it one of the most popular softwares of all time. This digital atlas, which allows users to take virtual trips to anywhere in the world, has been embellished over the years with a number of different functions, like being able to zoom into 3D cities. To celebrate reaching 1 billion downloads, Google has launched a site on which web users can share their Google Earth experiences. Hashtag Jagjit Singh has been trending on social networks ever since his death was announced on Monday. Jagjit Singh was a prominent Indian ghazal singer, composer and poet, and was largely responsible for popularizing this form of music that originated in the Middle East. Fans have been paying their last respects to the renowned ghazal singer online, describing the impact Jagjit Singh has had on their lives. A group of artists from Riga in Latvia tested out using high-pressure cleaning equipment to create temporary artworks on the walls of the city. An original project, artistically speaking, and perhaps a good way of finding out just how dirty the buildings of the capital had become.